instead of just staying back and saying that what is a company or what is the country doing for me, you should first ask yourself, what am I doing for my country? What is it that I have done so far that's bringing a change, a social change in my community? Because most of the time we tend to believe that it's the country or it's a company that needs to make that change, but it starts with a person. It's one person who, if it's an idea or if it's something that you can do within your means, instead of asking, how can we, let's say, give out charity, but in your family, what have you done for the people that are closest to you before you even look at the bigger picture?
Yeah, that's very important. I think I also said it previously that first thing that you have to do to get value, you have to offer value. Yeah. So instead of you thinking, what is Tanzania doing for me, or what's the government doing for me, you have to first think, okay, what am I contributing to the government? I remember the former president said it, Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete. He said it very well, that ukikubali kula lazima kubali kuliwa as well. Yeah. So to get, you must give. But you must give first so that you can get.
And just giving out an example, my personal example or my personal journey is that I believed so much, and I still do. I believe so much in making a change or a positive impact in the community. Whereby I remember asking my dad to help me out to get a position at UN. At that point in time, thinking that UN would be the only way that I would bring any impact in the community. Because for me, making an impact at that point in time was, how can I help my community?
Exactly.
But I remember when I applied for positions, and then I got an internship at United Nations. I was like 18 or 19, and to me, that's after working with UN, I came to understand that it's not about the organization that we work with. It's not about the company that you work with. It's the impact that you make within the organization and outside the organization. So sometimes we have big dreams as youth. You want to, let's say, work for multinational organizations. It's good. But before, as you are getting there, just ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing now that that's actually impacting my community?
So it's all about, what are you doing right now? So the days count always.
Exactly.
You have worked for very big companies. I would say multinational conglomerates such as Coca-Cola, Henken, and etc. So what are the key lessons that you have learned from working with these kinds of companies?
So working with multinationals has taught me the importance of global thinking, and it has also taught me about cultural sensitivity as well as the strategic agility. I think that those are the key things that I have been able to learn from working with multinationals. So when it comes to multinational companies, they give you a prelude to learning about how you operate in diverse markets, multicultural environments. It also helps you to build very strong relationships with your stakeholders in the market, in and out of the country. It also helps you to gain valuable insights in and out of the country, external and internal insights from the market. And it's also you learn how to make I would say data-driven decisions compared to some of the companies.
If you would have chosen a different career path other than working in these kind of companies, what would it be and why?
A different career, I would say that being an entrepreneur. And that's the foundation that I have, working in a family business, and I have seen how you can be very innovative as an entrepreneur, come up with your ideas, and to also execute at a small or large scale. If I was not where I am today, I would be an entrepreneur.
So if you were an entrepreneur, you would consider yourself as successful already, because that's what your passion is all about.
Yes.
Yeah. So how do you define success? Because success means different depending on who you ask. For example, I once asked one of my mentors, what is success to you? He told me that for him, success is based on health, wealth, love, and happiness. So if he has all those 4 stuffs in his life, he is successful. And for him to be happy, which is the last quality, he needs to have wealth, and he needs to be healthy as well. And then he needs to have some love around him, which is family and friend. Then the happiness will come. So how do you define success, both professionally and as a person?
So to me, success means that you're living a fulfilling and meaningful life.
Okay.
And I would piggyback on what your mentor has said.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to professionally, I would say that being successful to me professionally means that my goals, as well as I am fulfilling, I'm attaining my goals, and also making an impact. So to me, that's being successful professionally. But when it comes to personal, I would say that building relationships, my personal relationships, and maintaining those healthy relationships, and to also finding joy in the little things in life. I would say that that to me, that's success.
We talked about you having a family, 1 husband, and 3 kids. Yeah. Would you consider that as success for someone like me who hasn't started a family yet?
It is. And not just having a family, but having a thriving family, because the health of your children, their well-being is success. So to me, when my kids are healthy, they're doing what's supposed to be done, and they are also, when it comes to school, they are doing well in school. They are also living fulfilling lives, because I believe that all my kids have a purpose. So for me as a parent is to ensure that they actually fulfill their God-given purpose. So that's important.
Yeah. How old is your first child?
She's 10. She's 10. Yeah.
The second one?
The second one is 8, and the third one is 5.
Oh.
Yeah. It's 2 boys and 1 girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Having that balance between the work that you do and family is very difficult, I suppose, because most of the time you should be at work, not at home. How do you find that balance between work and life and family?
I wouldn't call it balance, because you just have to give it 100 when you're present. When I'm at home, I want to be fully present and to ensure that I enjoy those moments with my kids. And when I'm at work, then I also give it 100%. There will be sometimes you would, let's say you spend more time with the family, less at work, and then at times you have to spend more time at work compared to family. So it's not a balance per se, but it's just, to me, it's just important that I am present, fully present, when I'm either at work or at home.
I asked you that because most people right now, they can't find that kind of balance between the stuff that they're doing, and it gets